Hi Sharks, my name is Brenda Hartford and I'm the owner of Holy Rollers. Not rollers for the wheels here on this Harley Davidson, but for my bakery. We specialize in homemade yeast rolls, yummy yeast rolls. Why the Harley Davidson? Well, I sold my first Harley to start this business. Follow me and I'll show you how we got rolling. So this is where it started, Sharks, right here in my home. Holy Rollers homemade yeast rolls. Started making them for birthdays and for friends. Everybody wanted the roll lady to make her rolls. So I got licensed, started selling the rolls, and this is where it all began. Just wanted to let you see our delivery van, which is where I started. I had to deliver every pack of bread. Every pack of rolls was delivered. I had to pack this van and go from house to house, business to business. And then my twin sister was kind enough to go out and get me contracts with large restaurants, hotels, retirement facilities, contract after contract after contract. She got me more business than I can handle. Grandma.
So maybe yeast rolls will be a part of your Easter dinner, and making them can be quite the job.
So, ladies, what do you think? There's your sample.
Oh my God, they were great.
I'm so glad we're going to weather next so we can eat.
Yeah. Janet said she needs to try out for Shark Tank. I think you're right.
Does.
And we'll all invest in
A
it.
longtime local bakery is hoping to roll in the dough at its new location.
All right, Sharks, we need help with this business. My sister has gone out and gotten me numerous contracts. Contract after contract after contract after contract.
Hello, Sharks. We're Holy Rollers Bakery, and my name is Brenda Robertson Hartford.
And I'm Linda Robertson Thompson.
And we're twin sisters from Chesapeake, Virginia. Sharks, I'm the manager, I'm the owner, I'm the baker, I'm HR, payroll, I do it all. But I learned very early in my bakery that I was going to need some help. My twin sister was one that stepped up and helped me in all different areas in my bakery. The first thing that she did for me, we did a fundraiser for a children's hospital in our local area. She volunteered to sell the rolls for that fundraiser. I didn't know if she'd be able to do it. I didn't know how we would be able to do it, how to facilitate the whole operation. She spearheaded the whole thing. Dropped off rolls, set up a table, and she went to work. By the time I was halfway home, she called me and she said,
I'm sold out.
I said, there's no way you sold all of those rolls in that short a period of time. She says, well, I haven't yet, but by the time you get back, I'm not going to have any rolls. I raced home, got as many of the rolls that we had cooled and bagged and got them in bread trays. Boom, I'm right back there. Sure enough, she was out of bread. I said, this ought to hold you for a while. I can't believe you sold all of those rolls. I get in my car, I'm 2 miles up the road, and I get a call.
I'm sold out.
She had sold out of the rolls that quickly. That is how the people were swarming that table to buy those yeast rolls. It's a blessing. I decided I was going to go home to get the rest of the rolls, get them back to her, and when I arrived back to the site, there she was, sprinting towards a car. I said, that's how she's selling all of those rolls. I said, Linda, what are you doing? She sprinted back to me, and on her way back to the table, she's hitting on cars, trying to convince them to come over to her table. I'm telling you, that day, I knew who was going to be my sales manager, and it was going to be Linda. That was very successful, but Sharks, it's going to take more than just the two of us. We need a shark who can come in, help us reach the national level with these rolls. I am willing to give up 60% equity in my bakery in exchange for $200,000 and the experience of a shark. Our yeast rolls are arguably the best yeast roll in our demographic. And we have tried them in other parts of this country and done very well. Our national competitor earns over $200 million a year. They do not bake their rolls in the same process that we use. They do not use all natural ingredients. They use preservatives. Our rolls have a better taste, they last longer, and they are better. They are our national competitor. We can do the same type of business that they're doing. With 250 employees, we can have more employees and increase our revenue substantially. Sharks, $200 million, that's a lot of dough left out there.
My twin sister used to be a school principal for numerous years until I generated so much business, she was forced to retire early. She sells thousands of rolls weekly, and I've taken her as far as I can take her. I need a shark to get her to the next level so we all can roll in the dough.
I just want to say very quickly, this figurine reminds me of my grandmother. My grandmother had to travel on a city bus from one side of town to the other side to do housekeeping for a private family. She worked very hard, but she developed this recipe that I've used and have proven to be very successful in my bakery. We thank God for those. The Bible speaks of different ones who have had some type of vision that they could see afar off, but they never were able to experience it for themselves. But we are living that today in a very profitable way. I also want to thank the Sharks for giving us the opportunity to be in the tank with you all today. It's been a huge, huge blessing and a gift from God.
And can I tell you all why we're called Holy Rollers?
Because we are rising to your occasion.